Okay, so here we are. This is the great list for today, traders. I hope the market is going to develop a direction much sooner than yesterday. Unfortunately, yesterday, the beginning of the day, especially on the SPY, it was so much let's call it like undecided. The triple Q showed a little bit more pressure to develop a direction, but for the SPY it took really long, and it made some hardest decisions on the trades. Hopefully tomorrow or today it's not going to be the situation. And please don't forget, we will get some economic news 9:45, 10 o'clock, and later on beige book is coming at 2 p.m. So far the market is slightly down or pulling back because the very disappointing labor market ADP numbers, it's much lower than expected, traders. So I would say that this can cause the whole mood, the sentiment to flip. So be careful with the longs today. Might I'm not right, but let's see. So good luck, VIP room traders. I'm going to see you tomorrow as always. And YouTube traders, here I come, and I'm going to trade with you soon. So thank you, team. Thank you, Scott, DVG, Clifton. See you tomorrow and have a nice green one. Bye. All right, traders, YouTube traders, please let me know if you can see me and hear me, because it was a little glitch in the system as I see. However, now you should see me and hear me as well. Hi, Alamu. Good morning. I don't know, maybe something was here. I don't know. These technical things are just a misery sometimes. All good. Good. Very good. Thank you, Sanchez. Thank you, Todd. Blake, nice to see you. Thanks a lot, guys. Hi, Anne, Door. Hi, Lee. Good morning. Fantastic. Sorry, guys. So you just missed the preparation session, indeed, because I think the guys hopefully they hear me on the VIP room. So just in a nutshell, market is pulling back in the pre-market. Reason for that, very disappointing ADP numbers. Actually, it's almost a half of the previous month's data. So guys, I would say this is a problem. And of course, the first reaction of Trump was like calling Powell again to cut the rates immediately. And I must tell you, in this case, he's right, because if this ADP is so disappointing, especially after the yesterday's George job openings data, then something is weird here and something is not good for sure. I assume, by the way, why everything is going on the market side, I mean on the labor market side, because we've heard already, and we have been hearing it all the time, or heard it all the time for a while now. I would say more than a year, that the big companies are calling for like workforce quit or and cut. So a lot of layoffs just happened lately by really huge companies like IBM, Google, and I can just go there and just mention a lot of them. And might we see that now? Might we see that now? Unfortunately, and this is definitely not a good one. Hi, Matt. No problem. Just please, just as I've told you, if you have time, I'm here for you. Hopefully, we can get a meeting together. Okay, so this is what we see now, traders, after two very strong green days on the market yesterday, though I ended in a small red because TQQQ, unfortunately. It was quite of a hectic day for me, indeed. Today, hopefully, it's going to be better, and I really hope that the SPY is going to develop a direction a little bit earlier than later. And like yesterday, it was really late when the SPY finally decided to go up. And after that, as you can see on the daily chart or the intraday chart, it was not even pulling back. Well, okay, in the lunchtime it was a little bit flat, but or after the lunchtime it was a little bit flat, but it was a huge green day on the SPY. And I must tell you guys, even despite of this disappointing ADP numbers, it's still trying to make a push. Look at that. So market is in a buying mode, still in a buying mode. Yesterday we did break this consolidation already, as you can see. And in my opinion, it's still the 600 stays as a major resistance for the S&P 500. So I'm going to eye this if the market is going to shake off these bad numbers of the ADP and the bad news, and it's still going to go higher. I'm going to watch this $600 level. Hi, Jeremy. CRWV has nice volume again. Asana has some pre-market volume too. Yes, Asana, it is on my short list together with CRWD. These two are my favorites to the short side, by the way. I'm going to watch both of them and I'm going to put it on the list. Lee, I think CRWD can be a really good one today, so let's just keep an eye on that. All right, so Asana, CRWD. Yes, CRWV, it's on our list as every day. I'm going to watch even CEG, guys, for a possible profit taking, and today it got a downgrade. So this is not a good news, definitely for the CEG. And yesterday it made a very ugly pullback, and I think that today might is going to be continued as well. So CEG, Asana, and CRWD are my favorite short candidates for today. To the long side, though, oh, it's not WGC. Sorry, I mistyped. It's WFC, Wells Fargo indeed. So from the long candidates, I like SMCI or biggest winner yesterday, thanks to D King's call. And even Hood plus HPE and Tor are not bad. Or so THO, it's a bit spready and low volume. I'm going to keep an eye on that and be aware of that fact indeed. So far traders market is still pushing higher, no matter what on the economic side. So far triple Q is stronger, of course, because the semicons are still resilient. I still like to see how strong the semicons are at the moment. The chip stocks, especially Nvidia and AMD. Nvidia was a complete beast yesterday, and we definitely need to go with that. Okay, what else in here? Just a second. If you still have anything on the list, I'm more than happy to hear about it indeed. Okay. All right. I'm just listening to Scott now. He's in the main room. All right, as you know, he always calling stocks trades before. By the way, who is Scott and who is the VIP room? If you are the first time by us in the TEFS trading room, first of all, welcome. TEFS is a proprietary trading company who is providing funded accounts and challenges. And not just that, we are not funding you traders only, we are mentoring and teaching you. And we have at the moment two live trading rooms. One is the YouTube room, which I am leading. This is a free trading room. I'm leading it from 9 a.m. till 10:30, 11, depends how many trades we do have, with a fantastic community. As you can hear, I know lots of traders for years now, and I really, really appreciate that you are here with me every day, guys. I just cannot emphasize that enough. Plus the VIP room indeed with Scott DVG and Amir. They are veteran traders. I am as well. Also, I am on the market for 18 years. They are on the market for more than 30 years. So 3 decades experience. Ah, we have Amir here as well. You cannot hear them. I do hear them. I am in both of the rooms. And how you can get a subscription to our very much valued and fantastic VIP trading room, it is through funded account packages. So as I've told you traders, in a funded account package, we do not give you only like a trading account and the funds to trade, but even we teach you, mentor you, and lead you every day. So that's why they do include not only like, for example, private mentoring, but even a subscription for the VIP room. Higher the package, more months you got as a subscription for the VIP room. Okay, guys, and let's just start trading in 2 minutes. Yes, Alex, good morning. PLTR, oh yeah, honestly, last few days, if it extends from VWAP any direction, it almost always reclaims it. PLTR should be on watch list when it extends its. Yeah, I know, I completely agree, but yesterday it trigged me so badly. And look at that, after that, it just went up past 35. I was so angry on that stock. You see, no emotions in trading. Okay, so I'm just going to watch and definitely continue with VLTR. It's always on my list, by the way. Snowflake just keeps moving up. Thank you, Jeremy. I'm going to watch Snowflake as well. So in the meantime, I just forgot to tell you what Scott just called in the VIP room already. He called CRWD under 450, THO over 90, and DLTR under 96. With DLTR, I'm going to be a little bit careful, guys, because it was quite of a mixed, I would say not mixed news, because it was not a good news for the DLTR. On the other hand, though, I would say that this was a great, let's call it like evidence that even despite of a bad news, it still can make a rebound, and this is what I've seen in the on the LTR in the pre-market. So that's why I'm going to be careful with that on the short list at least. Also, Scott called it to the short list. HP, yes, HP it got some good news. We definitely is going to watch HP, DLTR. We have it here. Google, Microsoft, and just the usual Snowflake. I'm going to put it here too. Where is my DLTR? Okay. Asana is not bad either, Jeremy, by the way. And don't forget, traders, the economic news was very disappointing. So I'm not going to be surprised if the market is flipping the coin here. Dump any day to extend it. Alex, I completely agree, but CRWV, it was just a beast. So let's be careful with that. We started. Good luck, everyone. We have a full room in the VIP room. Amir, DVG, Scott in the house, and here I am to help you and our fantastic TEFS trading community too. Okay, Meta is pushing higher, Microsoft hectic, Amazon cannot decide which direction to go as I see. But of course, I'm going to focus first on our new stocks like CRWD. I want to see a small pullback on CRWD to see a perfect gap and go to the downside kind of a setup. SPY, as you can see, it's starting with a quite of a nice move to the upside. SMCI on my watch list for sure. Or best trade of yesterday, thanks to D-King's call. Nice and strong. I like it, but this looks like as an opening range break. Google pushing higher, guys, like crazy. I see. Okay. SPY is pulling back a little bit. DVG is taking his options as always. And he is going for put options at this time. Might he does not believe in this market either. All right, traders, I'm still watching this CRWD here. If it's going to make one more green candle and then a reversal, that would be great. Meta, it's a beast, traders, very strong. Overall market gapped up, SPY 2, 597 broken, but again, I am not going to be surprised on a gap fill. Gap fill? Flip the coin. I mean to change the direction here. SMCI, no entry yet. Checking Baba. Baba very strong, I see. GOBY as well, by the way. Uh, Baba for a gap and go. I'm going to check it. Amir likes HIMS traders over 57.50. HIMS 57.50 from Amir. And I think I'm going to get CRWD traders under 447.70. Very low share size. 447.70, low share size. 448, sorry. 448.70. I'm going to get CRWD. And this is going to be a lower share size here. Beautiful call. Here we are. Okay. Beautiful call on the HIMS if you could take it. CRWD, beautiful. 445 is going to be my partialing point. A little bit spready as always. 447.80 was my entry. I want to see a 445 for a partial, and the market is not, just cannot stop. HIMS was a beautiful call from Amir. I hope you had a time to take it. SMCI just broke. I missed it unfortunately, but for the long side, which I am checking, is a possible reversal on HPE. Can be an interesting one. I'm checking DLTR2, but unfortunately, it was just a green move to the downside, nothing else. Okay, overall market is still pushing higher. SMCI very strong, AVGO2 as I see. Unfortunately, I just missed SMCI. If you took it, very good. I am in CRWD traders. Scott called WFC over 78. Overall market is still pushing higher. I think the triple Q wants to go for this, or the SPY wants to go for this $600 level. Guys, HIMS, here is the partialing point. If you took it over 57.50, here is the dollar partial. Fantastic. Tesla is very weak, by the way. I don't know if you're watching it or not, but Tesla is quite weak. CRWD is still suffering here. Also, we really need to break 448 again. HIMS, beautiful call from Amir. Fantastic indeed. Seems like DVG is going to join my CRWD short. He called it 44960. Google very strong. AVGO very strong. I'm watching this NVDA for a possible reversal here too. Tesla remains weak. Asana dropping. I don't like this consolidation on the CRWD. We need to drop soon here. Market still pushing higher, traders. As I've told you, I think 600 can be the next stronger level here. I just missed NVDA reversal. Unfortunately, it was really quick. And seems like the buyers did not care again about the bad news, like ADP. Numbers were very, very disappointing indeed. HIMS, beautiful, guys. Wow. Could not take it, unfortunately. Traders, market is still pushing higher, especially the triple Q, as I see. For me, it's a little bit too much and too strong move to the upside. So let's be careful with that. CRWD, I'm still holding it. Also, I really do not want to see that over 452. DVG is still holding it. Humble Ninja, I've called it, I think, just when Amir mentioned it. Well, yes, in the VIP room, definitely there is no latency. Unfortunately, on the YouTube, there is latency. Like we try to do the lowest latency as we could, but it's still a 3-4 seconds. Also, this HIMS was not that quick, so we are going to check it. Okay. Mm, I'm just looking it. Yes, 57.50, and he called it at 3:32, which is 9:32, 9:32, 9:32, by the way. Okay, guys, I'm going to watch MU for a breakout. If we do continue with this crazy move higher on the market, then I'm going to watch MU for a possible breakout. And Humble Ninja, I'm going to check the latency later, okay, with the team. But I know that we just set the lowest as we could. Coin flip on CRW, the king. Yeah, actually DVG is thinking on the same to flip the coin, unfortunately, as it's just going higher, and I don't like the volume either. And the market doesn't seem like it wants to stop at all. Amazing indeed. Apple, huge move to the upside traders. This definitely it's moving the overall market higher. I'm going to buy out on CRWD over 455. 142.20 for me. NVDA looks beautiful over 142.30. Alamu. Yes, 40 is better, but even 30 is not bad because it's just making a nice consolidation there. And I'm watching MU2 for a possible breakout. SPY still pushing higher, Triple Q still pushing higher, HB unfortunately not doing anything, DLTR is moving back, and the last chance for my CRWD to make a reversal here. PLTR, wow. Have you seen that, PLTR, guys? This is just dropping. I'm still holding CRWD, by the way. SPY triple Q stopped a little bit, and we will get news in 5 minutes. Not a very important news, but still news. So let's be careful there. DRTR over the VWAP. Okay, or CRWD coming back. More it drops, better reversal, Alex. Hopefully, I'm going to check it, watch it. And Alamo, the NVDA just broke the entry for me, the pattern. WFC was a nice call from Scott. He called it over 78. I'm still watching Snowflake as well, as you called it. Can be an interesting one. Okay, SPY triple Q stopped a bit, started to pull back, but this is just a small pullback. Also, again, this very strong push to the upside. It seems a little bit tricky for me from the market side. If you just check it, it's just too fast, too furious. So very strong bullish pressure despite of bad news. DVG watching coin for a long. My CRWD is back traders. That's good. Tesla, I'm watching what it wants to do here on this 342 level. Microsoft very hectic. NVIDIA is back, so risk reward ratio is not that good as before because the stop loss is under 141.75. But if you like it, Alamo, it still maybe can be a trade, but only over this 142 and 30. MU, for me, it can be just over the high. Also, what I do not like too much on the MU, it's a daily high breakout, and the volume is not very strong. This is my only problem with this MU here. That's not bad. All right, traders. So here we are. Market is still very strong, still pushing higher, no stop. Also, I'm starting to see some red candles coming. Tesla is breaking down. PLTR, Alex, it doesn't want to stop. Crazy. Very, very nervous on NVIDIA. And we got the news in 2 minutes. Market, it seems to me a little bit extended indeed. Asana. Asana was nice, nice breakdown under the lows. I don't know whether it can go more to the downside, maybe under 16, Raspi, 16. HIMS, checking HIMS. Not bad. Also, the reversal would have been better over 58.30. Let's see whether it can make a break over the high first. And again, traders, I am very much ready that this market is going to make a small pullback here. This is at least what I do see. And I'm going to take TQQQ under 73.80. Just for a scalp, 73.80 on the TQQQ. I'm still holding this beautiful CRWD, which finally is going to work, hopefully. Ooh, NVIDIA, very nervous, very ugly. Tesla broke down, wow. Meta is strong. Ooh, coin, how ugly is that? PLTR weak, Meta strong, Tesla weak, NVIDIA, no idea what it is doing, and I'm going to make this beautiful short on TQQQ, and I left some working orders on. That's not good. Okay. So SPY is under the VWAP traders, triple Q is under the VWAP. CRWD is not doing too much, and I'm starting to lose my patience on that trade. It should have already dropped, and it just doesn't want to drop. This is not a good news. SPY on a decision point now, though, in my opinion, and we need to see that to make a reversal on the VWAP or fall over. Let's see. Okay. HQY is just going higher too. SPY triple Q is still fighting higher. Tesla what a drop. Maybe PRTR, it's on the lows now. Let me just check it. Hi Banzai, nice to see you. And seems like there is no move down on this market. News are out though already. And the last chance for my CRWD. Microsoft is starting to be a little bit stronger as I see. Um, Amir is still in HIMS, by the way. He's still holding it. SPY going back to the highs. Triple Q could not make it back to the highs yet. Okay, in 30 minutes we will get more news coming. I mean, economic news, but definitely the ADP was the most important for today. I'm just checking the weaker, stronger stocks, and unfortunately, this CRWD is not doing great. And VDA is, interesting. Microsoft starting to be really, really strong as I see here. Microsoft, nice. Okay, I'm going to wait for a small pullback there. Baba again. Baba is still very strong. No, come on. Okay, over 118. We missed the VWAP reversal, would have been better. I don't like to take it over the high, but we can watch it for a reversal. Google, yes, Google looks like as a possible reversal, especially over the VWAP, Kevin. I like the Google for sure. And unfortunately, if we go again over 455, I need to close my CRWD. MU looks like a great reversal too. Oh, Amir is watching MU2 over 102.30. I think it's 103.30. 103.30. 103.30 on the MU. Snowflake is starting to be stronger. Google, if it goes back over the VWAP, that can be good. And the market is ready for another breakout. Let's see. Still not completely decided, in my opinion. I mean, on the market side. PRTR bottom reversal, checking. Amazon, I like it for an intraday breakout, digging, but only over 206.62. Hood checking. MU cancelled by Amir. Yes, Hood is very strong. We need a setup there. I'm ready to short Tesla if it comes up to the VWAP. Me too. Also, it's so weak. I don't know whether it's going to go back to the VWAP, Kevin, but I keep an eye on that. Bottom reversal on the YAP. On the PRTR, though, I want to see it back over the VWAP first because it's not that far away from the bottom. Traders, I still keep my TQQQ short there, especially if we see some pullback now. Okay. MU broke down and VDA is giving back some. Amazon was nice. So looks like hopefully it's going to be continued higher. I'm going to keep an eye on Microsoft too. Also, it pulled back a bit. HIMS still on my list too. Apple very strong, guys, today. Apple is strong, but the semicons are starting to give up a little bit. CEG is coming back to the lows. Can be interesting, especially if it's breaking 304. Yeah, Baba was too late when I checked it, fortunately. AMD is into the red now, like completely back to the red. Ouch, doesn't look good. Yeah, Tesla did not get back to the VWAP, fortunately. Okay, guys, CEG still looks good, and I like this big rejection here. I really like this big rejection here. I am in on TQQQ traders, and I'm going to get CEG under 4,303 and 80 with a stop loss over 307 at least. So very low share size, and this is pretty. 69, 303, 69 is going to be my entry on the CEG. And I did enter on the TQQQ traders, and I want to see a 73.50 for a partial, 52, 51 for a partial on the TQQQ. Unfortunately, CEG Not CG, CRWD is not going to work out. Sure. Okay, I am in CEG. CRWD, shame on you. SPY triple Q are acting really, really hectic now, fortunately. PRTR, seems like Alex still no bottom. We are just going lower. Okay, SPY triple Q big bounce from the lows. Let's see whether it's enough. And I need to say goodbye to my CRWD trade. I was very patient with that trade, but unfortunately, just could not make the move lower. Amir watching the MU still for a possible reversal. Still holding TQQQ. CRWV, it's called by Amir for a short under 151 traders. So Amir wants to short the CRWV. We were talking about that before. TQQQ is in green. That's good. Apple is still pushing higher, but the SPY and the triple Q just move under the lows. MSTR checking. Meta, yeah, Meta seems like it's completely resilient for this market. I mean, usually it does not care about this market, but act as a scalper on this Meta, Alamu. And MSTR looks very good for a short, in my opinion, especially if the market is going to flip here. This case, it's not going to look good at all. Tesla big drop, Meta strong, PRTR dropping like a stone. And overall market, especially the triple Q, is building a bear flag, thanks maybe to the semicons weakness. Strongest stock on my list traders is Unity. Unity, it's a very strong stock. I'm just going to put it here. Unity. Come on, TQQQ. But it's just all over the place. Second one is BABA. After that, Meta, AVGO, SMCI, which is just dropping a little bit. And even Roblox is strong, guys. I'm going just watching it. Wow, Roblox, it's crazy strong for days now after each other. Hood, maybe the hood can be a breakout. However, we need the market for that. Google still looks like as a possible reversal over this one and break over this 167.60. Microsoft, Google, Meta, strong. Very nice call on the Meta. Beautiful call on the Meta. Alemu. And here is your $1.50 already. Fantastic. SPY triple Q is still fighting for a direction here. We do not have a direction today, guys. Again. And yeah, CRWD, we should have just flipped the coin. You were right, the king. I hope you flipped it. All right, traders, here comes my CEG and TQQQ. These are my only trades at the moment. In the VIP room, I'm just checking what was the last call. It was the CRWV under 151 adding because Amir called it under 150. I think he's out with a loss already. Guys, market looks like as a breakdown. Watch out on the TQQQ. Hopefully we can get a partial soon. CRWV, amazing. It's still so strong. How about HIMS? HIMS, it's under the VWAP now. That's not good. Uber is strong too. AVGO, Etsy. Etsy strong again, guys. CMG, Uber. I'm just watching the stocks on the list. THO, nothing. WFC, it's going to be a losing trade for Scott. Small try PLTR. Okay, Alex. Good luck with that. Where is your entry on CRWE? Buzak, it's not my entry, it's Amir's entry. Amir called it under 151 for a short. First 150 and 151. On CRWD, I've called CRWD, or not CRWD, sorry, CEG. There's lots of C. CRWD, I've called it, or no, CEG, sorry guys. CEG, I've called it over or under 303 and 80. So I've entered already, and now it made a very nice, oh, you cannot see my trades again. Shoo, sorry. Okay, you can see it here. So CEG, it has entered, as I've told you, under 30380. And I want to see 300 definitely for a partial. And on the TQQQ, I would like to see a 73.50 to 55 for a partial. Meta, fantastic call, LMO. I really hope it's going to even push higher for you. Amazon is still good. Who was the one who was watching Amazon, guys? D King. Amazon still looks good over this cup and handles 20670 only over 20670. It looks really good. SMCI breaking down. Apple stopped in this huge push. Ooh, news, traders, news. And here comes my TQQQ. I'm just taking a partial if my platform will let me. Okay, traders, I'm going to take 75% of the TQQQ here. Fantastic. Thank you, TQQQ. I just took a partial on TQQQ traders, 75% off on 73.30, stop loss over 73.79, and that's good. CEG dropping like a stone, 302, very good. 301 coming. I'm going to take a partial soon on that as well. So one loser followed by two winners. That's good. We need to break 302 on the CEG. Come on, CEG. Seems like the numbers are not quite good, not like yesterday. Let me just check it. Okay, ISM services PMI worse than expected. Final services PMI, it's a bit higher, but ISM services PMI quite of a disappointment. Maybe that's why we see this drop on the market. I hope you had a chance to take a partial TQQQ. I took it on 73.35 and CEG. Maybe I'm too greedy here, but I really want to see it close to 300 to take a partial there. And let's see whether the bulls can just change the direction again. And you know what, Alex? Let's see whether this PLTR can find a bottom here on this 128. I would say if it can, it's going to be the bottom here. Okay, guys, TQQQ coming back. I'm ready to close it out over 73 and 80. 73 and 80. Market very hectic. Apple pushing higher. Amazing, actually. And traders, I'm not going to lose on my CG trade because I'm going to put my stop loss over 305 now. TQQQ first partial has been done. And I would like to see a second partial around 73, by the way. Market needs to decide on the direction now. Apple is amazingly strong. Unbelievable, indeed. Snow not doing too much. Here they are. Okay. And seems like Nvidia continues lower. This is not a good news for the market, but good news for our TQQQ. And hopefully CEG is going to give up too. Look at Tesla and PRTR. No, seems like PRTR is still not met with the with the bottom. Alex, be careful with that stock today. It's just dropping like a stone indeed. All right, traders, next partial on the TQQQ is going to be around under 73. Let's see whether we can break the 73 there. Tesla, it's a beast today to the downside. Amazing. And Apple, guys, Apple does not care about the market. Look at that. Apple can be the only one who is going to save this triple Q at the end. Oh, DRTR, guys, I did not watch it and it had a very nice reversal there. Scott is watching UNH in the meantime. I start not like this CEG anymore. It should drop and it's not dropping. Not a good sign. Apple going higher. Market hesitating on the lows. UNH is too late for me. Banzai, nice. Yeah, I was thinking on that 141 as well for the reversal. Like the semicons are giving it all back from yesterday. Amazing. All right, traders, at least our TQQQ is coming. I want to see a 73 break for the second partial, but CG, I'm starting to be fed up with that stock. So if it's not going to break this 303 again, I'm going to get out of it. Do not want to lose here. Okay, guys, TQQQ, no touch yet of the run number, but if we are going to touch it, I like it. Let's see. And Apple does not stop. Look at Apple, guys. It's just not stopping. Amazing. I'm telling you, this can be the one which is saving the triple Q. D King, fantastic. I'm so happy for you. I really like them STR. I just do not trade that stock. But I completely agree with you. That was fantastic. I really liked it. Okay, guys, here it is again. Okay, guys, CEG, last chance to break. Blake, 140? Don't think so. I think it's going to break 140. It's going to break 140. Selling pressure is intensifying on the market. Usually when we get so close to a run number, it's breaking with like $1, $2. All right, traders, here we go. Here is my TQQQ. I'm going to take my second partial soon. Let's see this 73 break first. Here we go with the 73. SPY on the lows, triple Q just broke 527, but Apple is not stopping. Okay, guys, I'm not going to be greedy. Let's just take a partial, second partial on this TQQQ. Here is 73. I'm going to sell a little bit, oh no, the half of my share size. Sell, close. This is a short. SPY stopped a little bit. Triple Q2. Quite of an intensive drop in the last minutes. SMCI dropping further. Finally, here is CEG on 302. Tesla, it's amazing. You see, it just broke 140 on the NVDA. All right, traders, here we go with the TQQQ finally. 95, this is what I wanted to see to take the second partial on my TQQQ traders. We just did break slightly this TQQQ, the $73 level, and I am taking beautiful. Okay, I'm just taking a second partial now. I just took my second partial. You see, here is the, actually here is the level there. Okay. So why I did like this TQQQ trade, this was like an obvious double top before it made a break under the VWAP. It did a beautiful consolidation. That's why I took it there indeed. The first partial, it was a little bit more than 1 hour. Second partial, it's like at least 3 hours as I see. And now I am going to expect it to drop even to the 72.67. As you can see, I still have 250 shares running with a $200 a nice profit only on the last shares. And CEG is starting to be on our partialing point indeed. So CEG, I'm going to be ready to take a partial soon. Come on, CEG. So CEG 301, as I've told you, I want to see it a little bit lower, but as I see that the market is stopping a bit, might we should take a partial a little bit earlier. This is completely okay. CEG was the same, like breaking the VWAP and coming back indeed. So CEG, I'm just taking a little off here, like half of my share size, because I think if it's going to make a move back towards to this $300 level, we can have a bigger winner there. But as it just made a pullback now and could not break the 302, I just took a small partial there. TQQQ stop loss traders, TQQQ stop loss is going to be on the TQQQ. Uh, I would say if it's breaking the 73.60 level, I want to be out, but I still give the chance for the TQQQ to continue. So I took off CG a little bit and TQQQ after the second partial. I'm still waiting for the rest here. And as I see, maybe here we are with the bottoming. And Alex, maybe now this is PRTR time for the bottoming out. Don't know yet, but I'm checking. Apple 20580, sorry, I was not aware of that. It's just a very strong break and seems like it does not want to stop. Amazing. Partial taken on NVDA Banzai, nice. CRWV short, you know who is watching for this to the short side? Amir watched this CRWV to the short side. Let me just check it. You get, I guess it's 155. Or CRWD you are watching. Okay, Buzak, I don't know which one you wanted. So Blake, you were right that it was a bottoming on 140, but it broke the 140. Indeed. Okay, nice pullback on the market. I must tell you, even the volume is there, so it's still anything can happen on this market, traders. Apple, it's making definitely a huge move. And this is strengthening this market for sure. So this is the decision. Time again for the market. And as I've told you, that's why I am going to leave my stop loss over 73.60 over on the TQQQ. I just would like to give the chance. Also, the CEG, guys, it's again back to this consolidation high. That's not good. Yes, Alex, you need to. Got into Meta stronger than everything, took a pullback. Very nice, beautiful reversal on the Meta. You are right. Definitely when we see these reversals, traders, you need to go with the strongest stocks, like with the Apple, for example, Meta. They showed a really great strength during this market weakness. Lower low, higher low. I agree with you, and I know I understand it. Don't worry. Okay, guys. In the meantime, market nice pullback, and might is going to push higher. In this case, again, I'm going to be out on the TQQQ over 73 and 60. 73 and 60. Apple amazing. 206 just touched on the Apple by the Apple. MSTR beautiful call, D King. This is the trade of the day, I guess. I'm still holding, oh no, CG. 305, I don't want you to see over 305, but TQQQ, I'm still holding the last shares traders. And again, this is a decision point for the market for sure, whether it's going to roll over or continue higher this push. Tesla very extended, Meta, Apple extremely strong. Now NVIDIA, it's making a beautiful pullback too. So still anything can happen. Meta has announced plans to fully automate the creation and targeting of advertisements using AI by the end of 2026. Wow, John, thank you very much for the news. You see, guys, that's why I like you so much indeed. The strength of this trading room, the community, it's very, very good. I mean, we can just get the infos from each other, great calls from each other. So it's really great to work together, indeed. Okay, guys, unfortunately, the CEG is not doing the job I wanted to see here. And this 505 or a 305, it doesn't look good. There is the VWAP. That's why I'm still a little bit more patient with the trade. But seems like this market, it's quite serious about this pullback, by the way. And maybe we go back to the highs. Hmm. Okay, traders, I'm going to be out on the TQQQ soon. It broke that 60 level. There is the VWAP as well, but the market is pushing higher. So I think I'm just going to say goodbye to this TQQQ. 60 last chance. Triple Q just touched the VWAP. SPY over the VWAP. So far it seems like a V-shaped reversal indeed after the bad news. And I need to say goodbye to the CEG. Okay, last chance TQQQ. $4, fantastic, King. Do you think maybe go long CRWD for gap fill? It's too far. Well, for the reversal, it was nice to take it over this 457.60 some minutes ago, like 6 minutes ago. Now I think it's a little bit too extended. I would rather, with these counter trend trades, because definitely it's a weak stock for today, but I would go with these stocks only for reversals, indeed. Okay, traders, so TQQQ I'm still holding here. Overall market, it's trying hard to make this reversal. It's no doubt. Also, I must tell you, I'm not sure it's going to make it. Let's see. Hectic move again. Watch out. Apple at this time it started to move lower a little bit. DLTR, guys, DLTR on the lows, $87. Seems like as a possible breakdown. I'm just going to check it here. So it's a daily low breakdown, not the best. No, SPY typically are still fighting higher traders. This market is extremely strong, thanks especially to Apple and Meta, as I see. MU checking. Nice, beautiful comeback on the MU. I like it, but only over 102, 102.90. 102.90 looks interesting there. Not bad at all. Okay, in the meantime, traders market started to consolidate, so still no decision whether we to continue higher or lower here. SPY still looks nice, and this still looks like a continuation higher soon, especially considering the fact that lots of stocks are a bit extended to the downside. Apple, though, is started to pull back a little bit, not too much though. PLTR looking better now over 127.10. Only over 127.10 in my opinion. And MU, again, it needs to finish this consolidation and then to go higher. Okay, guys, I'm just closing my TQQQ trade. It just broke the 73.60 again. It's not the best. Yes, the king. Let's flip the coin, right? So I am flat. SPY looks like it's an intraday breakout. Triple Q just checked into the VWAP. Apple though pulling back, but now maybe semicons are going to get stronger. Who knows, right? Quite hectic market today, traders, so be careful. PLTR again, if you took it over 127.10, I just missed it. It looks quite good. At least just for a scalp, okay? Alex, you were waiting for that for a while, so hopefully it's going to work out for you now. And the market still can make a pullback though, or a reversal. Also, it shows great strength so far. TQQQ could be a long only over 73, 75 or 80 maybe. And SPY triple Q seems like they are ready to continue higher now, but let's see. AVGO. Yeah, now semicons are starting to be stronger and Apple is dropping. It's a change now. AVG, I want to see it now over the VWAP first, just like the MU, as I've told you, just over 102.90. Apple back to the VWAP. Let's see whether on the Apple we can see a VWAP reversal. HIMS is weaker too now. The SPY is still holding. Also, the triple Q seems like a little bit moving lower. So let's be careful there, traders. Apple on the VWAP. Ooh, hood is very strong too. Very tricky market now, traders. Really, we need to be extra careful with the next trade. Yes, exactly, the king. Oh, Spotify. Yeah, I forgot to check it. I'm just going to check it soon. I'm just really watching this market, what to call next. But maybe, yeah, TQQQ under 73.20 or long over 73.75, I would say. Not clear yet, but these two can trigger nice entries there. SPY is still very strong. SPY is still very strong. So I think if Apple can see a reversal here together with some stronger semicons, this still can be a reversal higher, traders. Scott is buying a hood 73. SPY is very strong. SPY doesn't want to give up, as I see. NVIDIA is not that strong, neither Apple, but Apple still can be a reversal there. Let's see whether we will get it or not. Okay, traders, so the TQQQ only under 73.20 for me to the short side, to the long side 73.75, if you like it. But again, the SPY is still extremely strong in my opinion. It just cannot even break this 597 lower. And the Apple seems like as a possible VWAP reversal here over 205, like run number definitely. Look at the SPY, guys. It's just going for an intraday breakout again. Interesting. 462 on the CRWD. I burned myself with that stock, so I'm not going to touch it. But maybe, especially if the market fails here, then maybe CRWD is going to give up. Doesn't look like though. Amir already bought MU, by the way, to the upside. SPY breaking out on the intraday level, traders. Apple is making this pullback, so seems like the bulls are biting back hard for this market. However, TQQQ needs, the triple Q needs to break the VWAP too, not only the SPY. In my opinion, this MU still looks good over 102.85 or 90. And SPY is breaking out, and now comes the triple Q2. SPY nice breakout over the intraday level. And I think here comes soon the triple Q as well for a breakout over the VWAP. That means we are going to see another push back to the highs soon. In this case, MU still can be a great play. PRTR, it's still suffering there as I see. And NVIDIA is making a nice cup and handle here too. Interesting. Yes, MU, I completely agree, the king over 102.80 or 90 as I've called. And the SPY is pushing back to the highs as you can see. Apple, nice VWAP reversal. Beautiful MU entry. Well done. SPY triple Q are pushing towards to the highs again, and everything is pushing higher. The LTR made the break under 87. Now the triple Q is pushing higher too with this intraday breakout. MU fantastic with the full move over 10285, and here comes NVDA as well. CRM still weak as I see. Just checking stocks if the market rolls over, but doesn't seem like the market wants to roll over at all. Indeed, just wants to go higher now. Guys, if you took this MU, first partial should be around 10320. And the market is still pushing higher and higher. Apple, though, it stopped on the 20 EMA here. So let's see whether it can break it. Huge V-shaped reversal on the SPY, amazing. Tesla, nice reversal too. PLTR is still not the real deal, but I hope it's going to get you higher if you enter on this bottom reversal there. And SPY triple Q stopped a bit. I don't think so it's anything serious. It's just going to be a small consolidation before the continuation, as always. Very strong buying pressure in the last days, traders, really. Yeah, as I've told you, it's a bull flag again. Here is the partialing point on MU traders. If you took the trade, fantastic, very nice. And here is the breakout on the market, as I see. SPY is back to the highs, almost amazingly strong. I hope you took your partial on MU on time, guys, as I've told you. SPY triple Q bull flagging. HIM's going lower, Google not doing anything, Meta was a beast higher, Apple a bit tired as I see here, but this NVIDIA can be interesting maybe over 141, 20, 30. And I'm sure we will see a new daily high on the SPY soon. It's very strong. Very strong push higher again. Tesla, well, it looks like as a rollover now, but if the market keeps running, it can be even a pullback. So let's see. Under 331, it can be maybe a scalp or so. I think it found the bottom today. So let's be careful. I would not short it now at the moment. Yeah, and now Apple is not that strong, but look at the Meta definitely, but the NVIDIA traders, it's really strong now. And here we go for the daily high soon with the triple Q and the SPY and VDA on the VWAP. And the MU is still going higher. Fantastic. PRTR starting finally, if you took it. Scott is watching Boeing for a possible long here. He's just talking about it, by the way. Okay, traders, market is huge V-shaped reversal day. Question whether we can push towards to the high of the day. I think we will see it soon and even make a new daily high. In this case, I think it's not going to stop until $600 level. AVGO and VDA look like possible reversals. I mean, like higher, which we should keep an eye on. SPY can be in trouble only if it's breaking the VWAP down, but it's not even in close there. Very nicely. Well done. PRTR beautiful call on that 127.10. And here comes the full dollar partial there. Apple is touching the VWAP again, as I see. And here comes the breakout on the market soon, traders. I mean, on the daily high, I assume. PRT are beautiful, just touch the VWAP. I would definitely take my partial here, traders, if you took it. MU, it's making a nice consolidation there for a possible continuation. That's great. And the SPY is just building this beautiful bull flag. That means that might we will see a breakout soon over 598, and this is making it much closer now to the $600 level. That's a quite strong push despite of really ugly economic news. But this is what we have in the recent days, indeed. Yes, NVDA over 141.20. I did not like it too much because of the volume, but it still looks good. CRWD, amazing. Now it seems like it stopped with this big push. CG is back to the 304 level. Amazing. I'm not going to take it again to the short side for sure. Market is hesitating, but traders, I think it's guaranteed. It's going to, not guaranteed, of course, but it looks like really strong. It made a huge V-shaped reversal back almost to the high of the day. So let's just wait for a continuation. It is, Buzak. I completely agree on CRWD. Also, the buying pressure, it was quite strong on that. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, guys, small pullback on the market. VWAP is 462.50. Yeah, in this case, it can be a good one. I think under 465, yes. 465 can be a possible short on that, especially, you know what, if this reversal on the market is going to be a stronger one, it can help you. But be careful because this was showing really like a lots of strength so far. Pullback is coming on the market. I'm still sitting on my hands, traders. MU though, I liked it. I don't know why I did not take it. I think I just want to close this green um, day after this red day yesterday. I think $2-3 first, and then let's see whether it can continue. Like 462 around would be the first partial, and then let's see if it can continue, Buzak, on this CRWD. Okay, guys, I'm still interested though in this NVDA long, but now just if it goes back over the VWAP. On the market, I'm still expecting a little more drop here because it's really strange that it's going up despite of quite ugly news. Indeed, that's why I'm not so sure in the longs. Pull back to the VWAP. Triple Q, it's under the VWAP, but the VWAP, but the SPY pulled back just slight exactly on the VWAP. Apple is back to the VWAP too. If Apple is breaking down the VWAP, this is not a good sign for the market, at least for the bulls. Okay, so far SPY looks like as a VWAP reversals. It's still okay. Apple is just on the VWAP exactly. Google is starting to be stronger as I see. PLTR back to the VWAP traders. This still can be stronger here if the market is not going to start dropping more. Would keep an eye on that as well. I think CRWD has not entered yet, Buzak, right? Market is starting to be really hectic now again, guys. Be careful. Yeah, Alex, maybe. Not yet. Yeah, I see it. It has not broken the 460 yet. Yes, I assume as well. If it's breaking the 460 level, there is a chance to go back to the VWAP. But look at this market bulls, how strong they are. Like that was quite of a hectic big red candle, and every dip it's just bought back. Amazing. Also, Apple, watch out on Apple, guys. It's breaking the VWAP now, and this can give a little trouble for the bulls. Maybe. Not sure because really this pushing this buying pressure is very strong on the market today again. So here comes the VWAP reversal or fill with the SPY and with the triple Q2. Triple Q is under it at the moment. And I must tell you, I'm very tempted to retake this TQQQ. I know I should not. Do I still have time? Oh yeah, 15 minutes. That's plenty. Yep, you know what? I'm going to take it back under 73.40. Stop loss over 73.70. Yes, D King, you see, not only under 73 and 40. I'm going to take it. Okay, look at that CRWD. Buzak doesn't, it just doesn't want to go down. Amazing. 38 is going to be my entry on the TQQQ. Same wait for better day on CRWD for a huge clear move. Technically, it's ranging today. CRWV, yeah. Yes, because CRWD, it's quite moving indeed. Okay, traders, SPY is under the VWAP, Apple is under the VWAP, Triple Q is under the VWAP, but this is not, does not mean anything yet, at least. I have not entered yet on the TQQQ, only if it's breaking 73.40, because in this case, it's definitely breaking the semi-round number. It can be easily a reversal either, because as I mentioned you, this buying pressure is very strong today, and Tesla looks interesting over this 33250 level maybe. Apple under the VWAP already. Bulls are fighting hard to push back the SPY higher. Okay. TQQQ getting closer now to this 40 level, but again, it's just bought back every time when we see a red candle. Apple continues lower though. Okay, traders, getting closer and closer. Oh, come on, market, decide. It's time. Okay, I've entered to the TQQQ. I want to see at 20 cents. I'm not going to be greedy today, guys, with this TQQQ second trade. First trade was just fantastic. On this second trade, I want to see 73.20 for the first partial. And then let's see whether we can continue lower, because these bulls are still frightening me on this market indeed. Amir likes Tesla for a possible long, I think. Nice, Buzak. Hopefully it's going to go there for you. Market final fight here to make the reversal or fail. Also, I'm in on the TQQQ already. Apple pushing back though. Doesn't mean too much. I'm just telling you. Okay, TQQQ is not doing the right move here. Come on. Apple's still pushing lower. NVIDIA is top. The Meta is pulling back a little bit. The market is still fighting to get higher. I felt I should not trade more. Look at that. It's just pushing higher again. Okay. So there is no mercy for the bears today, as I see. I'm going to have a loser here soon, unfortunately. Tesla still looks interesting for a long traders. Amir is watching it as well, especially over is 33250 earliest entry, I would say. On the TQQQ traders, I'm going to be out over 7380. And seems like the market still stays strong despite of the fact that now Apple is pulling back too and Nvidia is not doing too much. It's interesting indeed. MU over 103.30, 35, but looks interesting, Alamu, on the MU. The CRWD, Buzek is just making this consolidation there on the 100 EMA. Cannot decide too much as I see. Okay. Come on, TQQQ. We need you to break the 40 again. Yeah, patience is needed for that stock today, as I see. We'll go big size. I don't know if I would go with big size, but yeah, it looks interesting. Still good. Also, I think the market should a little bit support you. It would be better, but the market is just supporting rather the longs today, unless it's not going to fail here. AVGO, checking. AVGO, ooh, I don't know. It's a bit risky. 260 you want to go or 261 short? Huh? All right, let's see. I don't think so. I want to short it. It's enough for me to short the market, which is doesn't want to go down again. Looks like an inverted cup and handle, head and shoulders, whatever, and it's just not dropping. So extreme strength by the bull steel traders. Nvidia is starting to go back to the VWAP too. Come on, TQQQ, give me just a 20 cents. I don't want $2. I just want 20 cents. Yes, is there enough volume from market to break out today? Does not look like. So I would say rejection on highs should be expected. Well, I would agree with you, especially before the beige book. Also, as to see how strong this push on the market side it is from the bulls, I'm not sure that it's impossible for the market to break the highs. And really, look at that. It's every red candle is bought back. I'm just waiting for this fail, and it's not failing completely. It's just doing the opposite. Everyone is buying the market now. And I think this is because everyone wants to see that over 600 and over the all-time high. So listen, the all-time high, it is 613 around, a little bit higher. So that's amazing, actually. Very strong. So I'm not going to be surprised on a new all-time high. I mean, a new daily high for today from this market. MU beautiful. It's still moving higher. There was no more partial taken by Amir yet, I think. You are welcome, Alex. Traders, this day again, it's about glued to the VWAP on the SPY. I have a strong feeling that we won't see any decision on this market until the beige book maybe, which is going to happen at 2 p.m. So I think I'm just going to leave my TQQQ like that. Also, I have a strong feeling it's going to get out on a stop loss again because as you can see, every pullback, every red candle is just bought the by the market participants. It's amazing actually. Even despite of the bad news, I'm just going to leave this market as it is now, and I'm going to call it as a day. It's a green day, but depends on the TQQQ. Indeed. So I really hope your day is in green, traders. And if you have any questions, as always, you can just find me on my email and here as well. Another interesting day, especially based on the fact that the economic news were not the best. And as I've told you, if you are going to stay trading, watch out for 2 p.m. beige book coming. And NVIDIA still looks strong. If it goes higher, even this AVGO can be interesting over the 261.60 level. Tesla might goes back. PLTR still can be a break over the VWAP kind of a trade. So days I would watch. And unfortunately, seems like my TQQQ is going to end with a loser. I'm still going to be a little bit more patient with the trade. However, not too much because as I see now, the semicons are pushing the market higher. Indeed. So everyone, have a beautiful rest of your day, a great green one at the end, and I'm going to see you tomorrow as always. If you like the stream, please give us a thumbs up, not just especially for me, but for the great team who is making it happen every day and helping me to be here every day with you. And indeed, if you will have a little time today or tomorrow or whenever, we would be really grateful if you could just leave a Trust Pilot review for us on the Trust Pilot. Thank you for the ones who already left the review. We really do appreciate it, indeed. And I'm going to see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp again. Market still looks very, very, very strong. So I assume that unfortunately it's going to be a red trade on the TQQQ, but I am still holding it a little bit. All right, traders. So here it is. Just a second. Okay, here we go. Mhm. Thank you, D King. Beautiful cause on your side again. See you tomorrow, Sanchez. And here is the Trustpilot review link. Thank you, everyone. Have a great one and see you tomorrow. Bye.